There is nothing like money ritual. Money ritual no dey exist anywhere. I have said this 10 times without number on no giri listing. If you know you are a youth, you are an adolescent, you are even an adult in this country called Nigeria, I want to educate you on something. Money ritual does not exist. Whatever money you have right now is your destiny to have it, but you no go understand. Let me tell you the trick behind what you think is money ritual. Maybe you will learn. Because there are a lot of things that has degenerated to this point where people are now looking for quick money. There has been a systemic and societal pressure that has brought about what we are now suffering now. That is a pandemic of youth looking for quick money. Hence the reason why somebody like the Kwenan governor of Anambra, Chukwuma Soludo, she's trying to tell all these people who are doing ritual or whatever, preaching ritual, to stop it. If not, they are going to arrest them, all of that. Listen to me, let me tell you. Money ritual does not work, but you don't even know the truth. Do you know what these people who are preaching money ritual to you are doing? They understand the logic of spirituality. Life is spiritual, but a lot of you don't know. Now, how is life spiritual? Every human being has their destiny. And every human being, as God creates your destiny, God has destined you to make money. You must follow due process. It is when you want to now maneuver the due process that these people will now take advantage of your vulnerability, that you do not know that life is spiritual. They will now help you manipulate your spirituality. You will now mistake it for quick money. Now, how do they manipulate your spirituality? Give, for instance, your destiny states that at the age of 27 years, you are going to make maybe like 30 million naira. And now God has programmed you that when you make that 30 million naira, He will give every necessary information and connection around for you to see. He will not leave you to use the small God nature in you He has created, because you are His image, to understand that these opportunities and information He has kept for you is for you to maximize this capital He has brought your way at the age of 27, so that you will not have to beg for money by the time you will be 40, because it is this 30 million naira He has brought your way at 27 that will multiply to become the billion you will have when you become 40. Now, this is what the how do I call it, the impatient young you will do as a teenager at age 16, 17, 18, 19 to 26. You start being under pressure because you are seeing older children who their father probably has worked hard many years to now have money handy for them to spend. Your own papa never get, you want to now measure up with them, or some of them have done something fraudulent and all of that. You are now pressured, you want to make this money by all means. You now go to these so-called people who call themselves native doctor or Zivia. They now go on social media these days openly to even comment on people's posts and say, I make people make quick money. But one logic people don't understand is this. How can somebody come and tell you that he has the way you will make quick money and there are so many poor people in his lineage? Now so he like you. Now so he like you. There is one saying in one, I think in business, when something is too good to be true, it's not true. Do you understand it? This person just saying, the way you did, you're supposed to make money and all that, infringe quick wealth to you, you just accept. Why is he not that wealthy? Nothing comes for nothing. You must give something to get that kind of thing. Now, let me explain to you. Imagine a situation where we say your destiny, God don't program you, say, if He give you money at a certain age in your life, you will undermine His place as God in your life. Therefore, He will not say, it is your own child that will not clear the poverty in your lineage. The impatient you will now go, you want to make money. Do you know what will now happen? By this time, these people who are checking your spirituality and destiny, check through, they now discover that, maybe you go make money, or now you're so picky, supposed to make money, will go wipe the pain from your lineage. Do you know what these people will tell you? They will not tell you, you need to sacrifice something tangible. Who is that person? They will go for that you are picking, with destiny, saying that he's supposed to make money. You will not sacrifice that person so you can spend his or her own wealth. That is the spirituality. You don't understand. There is no quick money anywhere. Guess what? For every time you want to spend quick money, do you know that if your destiny says at the age of 30 you will make 30 million, at the age of 30 you will make 30 million, you now go ahead to do ritual before you become 30. You would have spent all your entire wealth for the age of 30 and 30 something years under the space of how many days, because you feel like, maybe ritual, I will always go to do that thing that brought this money. So for every time you go to source money, they draw wealth for you. Once they notice say your own personal wealth don't finish according to your destiny, you start to use other people's destiny. Now, do you know the implication of this thing? You will now spend all this money finish, because now wealth where you know expect say you suppose get, you will blow the money where you get with ritual, they easily finish, and you must do ritual to always keep it. Now the implication of this is going to mean that you will spend this money finish and one day stranded. When you get to that age of 30, you will now become poor again. People will start referring to you, say, this guy been get money before. That is why we have too many cases of I get them before, no be property. When you see people start to mismanage their phones and you will not understand how they can make money sometimes, these are some of the indices behind it. These are some of the logic and secret behind it. But now, what has brought about this degeneration into this act of wanting quick money? It has been a systematic societal problem that was born out of, how do I call it, tribalism, nepotism, whatever. Why do I say so? There are lots of teenagers these days who can no longer pass JAMB. But these teenagers know how to want to scam somebody who is in another part of the world to collect their money. Thieves. Now, the reason is this. These teenagers are not encouraged in any way as a result of the problem the system has created around them. How do I mean? Long before now, it used to be a thing of pride when you are growing as a young person to wake up every morning and see the NYC picture of your older ones hanging in your parlor or around. It was always motivating you that one day you too is going to be a graduate. Now there was some level of certainty many years back that if person goes school finish, society they consider them as one of the most qualified person to work. But these days, it has not been the situation. Somebody will go to the 4 years of university, struggle to read, make for themselves credible result out of the school, sometimes 2-2, most cases 2-1, and then some of the time, rare cases first class. They will come back. Their younger siblings who are teenagers at the age of 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and so on, are looking at this, their elderly one who has graduated for 5-10 years, no job. At some point, they will get frustrated and start to do menial jobs, or some of them will start even do POS. And then if go help them, they are able to maximize capital. It is from there they will now be making ends meet. These younger ones will now be feeling like they know one illiterate guy who knows, who could not even figure his right from his left. Is driving a GLK, is driving this, is living large, has got a house for himself from doing fraud. They will now say, you know what? Rather than stressing themselves to go through the 4 years of university, they want to employ this strategy of this so-called person the society has termed illiterate that has made this quick money. Hence the reason why there are lots of kids who cannot pass JAMB. I dare you, some of you watching this video, get your teenage. I have very plenty siblings, for those that know me personally. It is a tug of war for some of them to sit for 2 weeks to study for JAMB or WAEC. Gone are those days where somebody will score 190 in JAMB. He's scared of telling people he got 190 because in the shame, he may get over 200. These days, somebody will get 170, they go to saying try sha. This is why they tell you in a real life, and you know what I am saying. Academics are even falling to the point that JAMB now had to consider reducing JAMB score to 160 out of 400. Are you understanding where what is happening? So every day we are now graduating people from the university, no job to do. They are forced to now wanting to look at the angle of making quick money. That is what is happening. So this vulnerability has brought about the rise to people who will now come and deceive our youth. Come on social media to talk about how they have a quick money scheme. Come, I will do you this juju, this and that. I heard one time ago, somebody, I wouldn't want to mention them, which of the states, I said I was going to do juju for people to disappear in times of trouble. The same person went to saying go do juju for people to disappear in times of trouble. Then kidnapper, you know if it disappear from kidnapper hand. Are you understanding that there is no such thing like money ritual? It does not exist. These people are capitalizing on your vulnerability as somebody who is desperate to make money at all costs. And I have said this time without number that I have never seen somebody who is diligent at doing business, no matter how rough the country can be or look to you. If you are very diligent to say, this is 50,000 naira, before God and man, I want to be selling so thing. Just give it time. For every time God ever wanted to bless human being, he looked for what they had at hand. For those of you who understand Bible and Quran, you know what I am saying. Look at every active billionaire you see doing business that are part of the bourgeois of the world today. They never made their billions now. They were only open to information. They were only open to see. That is why every day you wake up in the morning from your house, I no longer pray for daily bread. You know why? This daily bread I am praying for, I have prayed many years ago. Don't you know that some of the answered prayers you have today were things you prayed for many years? Start talking to your own future. Start praying about better things. If I wake every day, I say, God, help me to be in the right place where I can get the right information that will save my generation from poverty. Because it is when you pray to get the right information and connection, that is when you stop to save phone number and you start saving contacts. Phone numbers will bring you problems, but contact will save you from problems. There's difference. So, but you must first of all be doing something, because for every man who has worked hard for his money to want to support you in anything, they will first of all want to know what you have done for yourself. For those of you who understand Bible, for instance, I can quote some part in the Quran. For those of you who understand the story of the Israelites, the time that God wanted to help the children of Israel cross Red Sea, if you remember that story, when Moses cried to God, there was something God said. He said, Moses, what do you have in your hand? God does not do magic. God is a God that acts upon the things he has created to give value to the things he has created. Rod is an object of nature, and then Moses said, I have rod in my hand. God said, use that rod. You know why? God likes you to put effort. Because he's a God of effort. It was out of his effort that we were all made. So God wants you to put effort too. So God said, Moses, strike. It is not like God could not divide the river himself, but he wants to let Moses know that nothing comes easy. Life is a due process. You do your part as human, I do my part as God. So as a young boy, as a young girl, if going to the 4 walls of school is a necessity for you to stable your life, good. Like we go to school now, not inside there is a certificate, do anything. I never go use and find work before. But one of the advantages is this, that I went to the 4 walls of university has given me confidence. If I want to speak as a master of ceremony, I want to crack joke, I want to even read about anything, I know what I'm doing, I find depth into things. You think somebody who is an illiterate will go and do this in-depth search to come and educate you on some things like this I'm talking about? Then again, my very good friend, very dark man, said something. He advised the governor of Anambra State, and he said, why 90% of the things you are doing, try not to, in this process, affect our African tradition. Yes. Okite or whatever they call it that these people are doing is part of our African tradition, but some people are now using it the wrong way. It is those that are preaching this, our tradition, the wrong way that you should go after. Especially those ones that will come on social media and start brandishing themselves as those who can help you to make quick money. That way they are now misguiding our youth. Those ones, I tell you, use your mind, take zeal with them well for me. Show them shaggy, because you know get how you want strong past government. There is no quick money anywhere. Life is due process. It is from due process you can make due progress. Do you understand? So I just hope that you can play this video for every young person you know around, or somebody who is feeling frustrated like you must do one magic. You know, some billionaires you are seeing today invested into it 3 decades ago. Do you know that as cheap as that land, 10,000 naira, you know they are selling somewhere in the bush. If you buy it, another 20 years, it can save your grandchildren. These were the information some of these men had. Like I would tell some people, I say, do you know one time in Abuja where I stay? Gwagwalada was Abuja. My tama today, that is the holy grail for the creme de la creme of the society, was what they call bush and downtown. But today now, it is the future of Abuja. Centenary City at the moment is what they are now looking at as another future for Abuja. Those now who have the information will now go there to buy property. Tomorrow now, people will rush from Maitama, the fire road, go that side. Now information. Try to be at the right place where you get the right information. So you don't have the money at hand to change your family, your generation problem, and then you use and do enjoyment and say, make them come find their own money. No, it does not work like that. Let your life be a life of impact. As regard the governor of Anambra State, like Very Dark Man's advice, I want to beg you, Your Excellency, you can never, in fact, undermine our African tradition. It is part and parcel of us. For somebody like me who has read history, I don't play with our African tradition. Because these other religions we have, whether or not you like it, even as I am, well, anyhow you want to see it, we had our tradition before the whites came here. Christianity, Islam, they brought to us. We accepted the part we think that can work for us. So that part we know that can work for us, that has helped our humanity stay together. Yes, we are practicing it, but we cannot cast away our African tradition, because that has been the reason why some of us still they fear God. That has been the reason why some people can still maintain marriage, because if we follow what this way people they talk, some of us will not have homes. It still follow. Now some of those things some people they fear, no, they misbehave. Do you understand? Thank you very much. I hope you will know nobody will misinterpret any part of this video for their own selfish interest. My name is Serikin Daria. The video is a bit long, but if you watch to this point, it means you are somebody who likes truth. I love you. Ihu!